two suspected gunmen have been shot dead by police after they opened fire at an anti-Islam art exhibit near Dallas in Texas. The men reportedly fired at a police officer outside an exhibition featuring depictions of the Prophet Muhammad in the suburb of Garland. Now, it isn't immediately clear if the shooting was directly related to the event itself. Well, joining me on the line now is Kim Everett of the Garland News. Kim, just shed some light on this event. What is the latest?
So far, what I've been able to find out is at about 7:30 Dallas time, a gunman drove up to the entrance, or very near the entrance, of the Curtis Culwell Center, which is a Garland Independent School District building where the event was being held. They shot a GISD, a Garland Independent School District peace officer there. And from what I've been told, the SWAT team from the Garland Police Department heard the shots and were able to get out of the building in time to catch them and stop them from going into the building where the event was.
Now, there had been a lot of concern before this event. It was held in a school district. What are the police saying?
The police have not had a press conference yet. So far, all they have done, to my knowledge, is to take the people that were attending the event to nearby safer areas, and they will be questioning all of them. Of course, they didn't let them go out to their own cars and leave. For two reasons, the first being their safety and the other that they needed to be questioned.
Now, we've got shots here of armed police inside the building itself. Was there a lot of confusion at the time?
No, actually, I heard that it was all quite calm. I heard an interview with a lady named Katrina Pearson, who actually is the person who started the Tea Party in the Garland area, and she was there, and she said that everything was fairly calm, that the SWAT team, after they had shot the man outside, went back inside, went up to the stage, and told them that they were going to be evacuating, and then they just proceeded to do that.
Now, many people said, you know, they can't be surprised at this, holding an anti-Islam cartoon exhibit, particularly with people such as Pam Geller and Gert Wilders in attendance. Well,
and there has been a lot of controversy about that. Of course, back in January, there was a Stand with Islam, I think, event held in the same building, and there were a lot of protesters outside that building during the entire event, and people in Garland were really kind of afraid that something like this would happen then, and of course we were all very relieved when it went off smoothly. But then, because that venue had been used for that event, I believe that's what made Pamela Geller want to use the venue for this event as well.
Now,
I had been watching all afternoon, checking on it to find out if there were any protesters there or anything, and there were not. No one had gathered to protest, and it seemed like it was all going to go smoothly until this happened.
Now, it's been described as being within a school district. Does that mean that there were a number of schools around? Because the area, as we can see now on our screen with the lights, seems very quiet, obviously in lockdown.
Yes, it is. I think they said that there was a half-mile perimeter around the entire area, but there is one high school just next door to the event center where the event was. When we say school district, that just means that every school in Garland belongs to or is part of the Garland Independent School District. And it's a rather large town, and there are 7 high schools, so the event center just coincidentally happens to be next to one of those high schools.
Okay, so we understand now that they are searching. There have been reports from city officials, Garland officials, that there have been reports of an incendiary device within a car. Any update on that?
The only thing I know about that is that they have the robots checking. There has not been confirmation that there is any kind of explosive device. I'm just hearing that they want to be absolutely certain, so they have the robots there checking the car.
Okay, just a few more questions just to clarify. Initially, about 100 people had been held safely, it was stressed, within the centre. Have they all been evacuated now?
Yes, my understanding is that they are all out now.
Okay, could you tell us a little bit more about Pam Geller, please?
Well, I only know what I've been able to read online, to be perfectly honest, because I just started to research it when we found out that this event was going to be held in Garland. I have heard, though, that, and obviously I haven't spoken to her, but I have heard that she wanted to use this venue because it was the same one that was used for the Stand with Islam event. I've also, from everything I read, she says that all her actions are her effort to preserve freedom of speech in America.
Okay.
That's really all I know about her.